Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Let's Play. Today, we're going to check off, well, maybe check off a couple of things on our to-do list board over here. I was looking at it just a moment ago, and I feel like I want to mess with the villagers. I don't think I'll get all enchants done today, or yeah, all enchants, but I would like to mess with those guys and figure out a way, get some more enchants, and then also figure out a way to organize them a little bit better. Because yeah. I think I've been thinking about these guys here. We'll talk about that in just a second, but I do want to do something different with a couple of the villagers, not all of them. So, um, I, oh gosh, did I put this away? What did I do? I went through some comments just a minute ago in between episodes. I went ahead and updated a couple of members' items here, uh, to what they wanted. So, uh, Meizichi, Meizichi, I think that's how you had it set up for me to say. Thank you for typing that out. And Stamore, I got yours updated. If anybody wants to become a member, please feel free to hit the join button down below and you can get your name in the world. I think I updated everybody's name here. Hold on a second. Wind. Okay, yes. So yeah, thank you to all the members. Um I also lost my train of thought. What the heck was I just saying? Oh yeah, yes. I don't know where I put that. Yes, I had a comment. It said I had one of these, or I had 5 of these in my inventory, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? I can't find it." And then I went digging through every single thing, and of course, it was where it should be. It was in here. I don't know why I didn't know that. So we're gonna go ahead and throw these up. And then one thing that's not on the board, and I'm gonna go ahead and so nice. It's so much better. So much better. Oh, I gotta get all these white with the glowing. I can actually read that from a distance. Like that's what I want. Um, yeah, I gotta get all those changed. But anyway, and this was me messing with another comment had suggested I use red and yellow, but I still need them to glow because it's still hard to see. Like if you don't have the glow, then you just should leave it black because it's impossible to see this stuff unless you zoom in on it. Um, Especially the white. That aside, one thing I want to do that's not on the board. Let's go ahead and to have a fun steal. I want to fix the nether portal because I always forget. I don't know how I forget this. I don't know. I really have no idea how I forget this. But I forget that you can make your portals as big as you want in different sizes, however much you want to do that. So, um, Rain suggested that I make it 3 by 3, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. If I can decide where the stuff is. Yes, there it is. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go in here and fix this, and then we'll talk about what I want to mess with the villagers. I think I should have enough to do this. I think I only need like 4 of them. Or wait, no, maybe 6. Let me see real quick. So if I want to extend this out 1, I need 1. I just need 2 more. Okay, so we should have enough. Because this can go directly into the ground. Actually, don't even need it because it was actually a perfect portal. Oh, cool. I didn't need anything else. And then there. That is so much better. I can't believe I always forget about that. So now we're like fully even. Everything's everything's equal as it should be here. I love this thing. So we're gonna go back into the overworld though. We're not doing anything in the Nether today. Not a plan. Plan is to at least for a little while mess with the villagers. Also, I haven't played any, so none of these have changed. Maybe they'll happen this episode. I don't play too much in between episodes, really. Sometimes I do like a few things, because it's important to play a world without recording. Like, you know, sometimes just to hop on and do some stupid stuff anyway. So I said before how I don't want to trap these guys into little cells, and I don't. I don't want to trap them into little cells. But as far as the librarians go, I think they're going to be the exception to that because they're just too useful to try to specifically find. Like any of these guys, you can look at their outfits and you know most likely this guy right here I'm going to use for iron. This guy's going to be used for iron. This guy's going to be all these guys. This guy will be used for iron, but he hasn't been used yet. These guys are going to be used for stick trades. Oh, look at that. And arrows, obviously. But the librarians, you use them for so many different things that I think I might have to sell them off. And So we might be dealing with a big expansion today. And because I don't want to take them out of this thing, I don't want to take them out of here. I like them all kind of being in this one hub. And eventually I'll have other builds for them. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this, make a library. I don't know why I try to say it like that. Make a library and then start putting them into individual spots. Because that's just, I think, the best way to go about this. And I want to be nice, but we need to be practical. And I could probably get something better than Unbreaking 2. I'll just leave it for now. I'm not going to focus on trades I already have. I'm going to focus on ones that I don't have. Even ones that are weird, like ones I wouldn't use because I want to do the alternative weapons thing. And if I want to do that, then I got to have all the enchants for it. So we're going to be working on those guys today. Let me go ahead and put this stuff up that I have on me. We have some leather. I don't think we have a bunch of leather, so I may have to focus on a number of things that... Look at all that. To get this done. So we have a bunch of paper that we do have. So we're good on paper. Just don't know about leather. I don't think we have a bunch of books lying around. We can buy the books. Oh, we actually can buy the books. We should be great. Let me see how much leather we have first. None. Perfect. That's right. I keep running into that issue where I just don't have any leather. Yeah, we're not doing with that today. Have I been feeding these cows? Let me feed the cows real quick while it's on my mind. I gotta get them like packed out again. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna hop up here, get you guys all completely packed. You're not packed in here enough. This is not enough. You guys need to have no room at all. You need to not be able to even like sit down or anything. No laying down. You just stand in there leaning on each other while you're sleeping. That's what we need. That's what I'm looking to have. These are not free range cows. I'm not a cage-free farmer, or however you'd refer to it for cows. Anyhow, yeah, let's go ahead and buy some books. I think that's what we're gonna do to decorate this thing, and we're gonna stick with the cobble and spruce. So let me see where I'm at with that kind of stuff. I'm definitely gonna be running low on spruce at this point. Absolutely, but we will just go ahead. Ooh, I don't have much cobble. Yeah, we'll have to get some cobble from our little quarry right next door, which I also may end up using to expand. I could utilize this space. So we're just going to make a big hole here. And then we're going to decorate the walls like this. Same exact pattern all the way down until we get to like the library corner. And then we'll start putting those guys into little things, which means I'm going to need some railroad tracks. Shouldn't be a problem. It's all iron stuff. And I can buy all of the books I need. I think we're good on that. Let me check our inventory when it comes to iron real quick. I think I've already been putting it away. I'm not 100% sure because that is something I kind of do off in between episodes. I don't necessarily record me moving this. It looks like I haven't been. So let me go ahead and turn these into blocks real quick so I can move them. I don't want this to fill up at any point because I won't notice. Go ahead and do that. And make sure we're all good. We can put these over so we can trade more. I'm probably going to start getting low on emeralds once I buy all these books, and I don't want that. There we go. Okay. So we're going to move this stuff over. Should be enough to trade for a little while anyway. And yeah, and then I want to take this too. Just in case I want to change it up. I'm going to forget that's there. I'm going to make another one, and there's going to be stone cutters all over the place. The amount of workstations I'm going to have just around is insane. I guarantee it in this world if it lasts for quite a while. I'm ready to go ahead and just like let this fall on the floor if I can. Can I do that? Or I have to like literally do this? How do you go about doing this? Can I just do it in a crafting table? How do I really can't just like easily do this without throwing this stuff out? Okay, we gotta just throw it in here. I want to keep it in ingot form, otherwise I'm gonna not want to do this. As much as I can anyway, if it can fit. It cannot. Okay, we're gonna trade what we can with these guys right now. Hello, sir. Like, they can roam free. I want to eventually have some areas for these guys to be in. Uh, so that they're easier to find. So, like, we're about to make a little library. I want to make a, I want to make, like, I don't even know what Fletcher's would be. We'll figure out, like, maybe, like, something like this, like a little armory or something. I don't know. I kind of want to make their own little areas and have them like in those areas so I can find them all. The only ones that are going to be caged to a single cell, unfortunately, is going to be the librarians. I don't even want to do it, but like I said, we got to be practical. We're going to waste so much time looking for each one throughout the world. Like I don't want to do that. Here we go. Perfect. It gives you so many levels too. Okay. And then we can put that in there, and that's beautiful. Can I sleep here right now? I can. For once, I can do it. I gotta light up whatever cave is below me because I know that's the only place that I can have a cave. They can't be up there. There's no caves right there. At least I don't think there is. It has to be below me. It normally doesn't let me sleep in here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna just dig this hole. I might throw in some flashback footage. I might not. I'm literally just digging a hole. We can come back to decorate all the stuff that we need to. But I'm just digging a hole. So we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this now so I don't forget. I may use that, may not. You're about to find out in 2 seconds. All right, there the big hole is. Dang it, I forgot to end this. Digging or diggy hole. Okay, we ran out of spruce, so I'm gonna have to go chop down a bunch of trees, maybe at least a few. Not a huge area, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna use this corner. Probably a bad idea, right? Like to use I mean, no, we can expand that way. I'm gonna use this corner as like a library. And um mainly, I think I'm just going to line the walls with bookshelves and then like come up with some kind of a thing. We'll do that in a minute. I have to go chop down some trees so we can finish off this side here. And we're just gonna leave it incomplete in the end if we have to. That's fine. I can always choppy chop down or well, mine down some more. We're gonna go with the 4 wide, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 spruce. 1, 2, 3, 4 spruce. And then 1, 2, 3. So I'd have to go 2 more, which I may do. I mean, that give us more room. I'll probably end up doing that. But let me go ahead and run out here. I better have some trees still up. I definitely do. Yeah, I got some. Okay, good. So we're going to go chop down a few of these at least so we can not have to worry about anything. And I did this one time in the very original Let's Play. The very original main channel. You can check it out if you'd like. Not the best thing in the world, but it was earliest thing public of me making content. But on the very first Let's Play, there was it's in the thumbnail on one of them, one of the, I don't know, teens episode. I built up it didn't take long at all. I think I even timed it in the video. I'd have to go back and look, and I might do that and tell you in just a second, but it didn't take long at all. It couldn't have been more than a half hour. Maybe at most 45 minutes. It sticks in my head, but I don't even think it was that long, to be honest. And I filled up a double chest of spruce logs, and because I had a bunch of bone meal for some reason. Oh, because I think I had a mob farm and I had a bunch of bone meal, and I just kept growing trees and chopping them down, and I was just doing that, and it took like I said, no time at all really, and we had a double chest. And I don't know if I go into that world. To this day, I probably could go check, and I bet I still have spruce. Like, I don't think I used it all. It didn't, like, we didn't have to get spruce for quite a while. I mean, we only had, like, 8 stacks. Or not even 8 stacks. I gotta go to bed now. In this world, uh, like, in our chest there, or a barrel, we only had, like, 8 stacks, I think. Not even. And it lasted us quite a number of episodes now. Quite a number of hours of gameplay that it lasted us and builds and stuff. So I definitely might do that at some point. Or maybe I'll do a live stream or something where I do chores. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. But yeah, let me chop down a few more of these, and then we can actually like get the walls up and figure out what we're gonna do for our library, quote unquote. It'd be like a library section. Because this one's not gonna have to be like if I do other workstation areas where I have them locked in, they'll kind of have to be their own rooms inside of the hub there. Because I want them to be in that area, so at least I don't have to go find them at the very least. But for the librarians, they're gonna be in their own cells, so that can kind of be out in the open, like an open library for all the villagers to come read some books. I'll put a couple of tables in or something. I don't know. Because outside of putting in a couple of tables, I think it's mainly just going to be bookshelves lining the walls where their cages are. As messed up as that sounds, it's kind of what I'm picturing, to be honest with you. So we will see. We will see. And just give me one moment to chop down a few more of these boys. Okay. So we got a bunch of logs. I just finished the floor. We actually have to mine this back a couple, but let me do the wall here first. A little problematic. I should have waited. Can I do that? They can't fit here, right? Go away. Oh, they can. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this then, just to make sure they can't get out. Because they will probably try to run. That way they can't. Okay, so we're gonna do 4, and then a log. I believe that's how I'm gonna do that. Yes, and because that's how this is. And then we did cobble right here. Go ahead and actually mine all of that, which is fine. Make sure we get all of that out. It's gonna look weird on this side, but that's okay. That's why I like doing this in a mountain. We can just keep expanding. I mean, if we move into this direction over here, then we just make the walls like double thick, and then you don't even notice anything. So, kind of nice. And then yeah, we'll do the same thing here. Bam. And then we're gonna just go ahead and pretend like we can do the same thing here, but we haven't finished it yet, so I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that will be our edge there. And same thing with this. So we're gonna do these. Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay. Just like that all the way, and then we're gonna get stairs to throw in. Did I do this? Yeah, just stairs. And then a back wall on that. So let's go ahead and grab this stone cutter. And get some stairs. Probably, well, we're going to have to put a back wall on it. So good thing we have that ledge right there. It'll make it a little bit easier. Okay, and that's very simple. Then we're going to need some paintings as well. I hope we don't run out of 2x1s that we have already. I mean, we only got 1. That's going to be 3 more. There's probably 4 of them in the game, right? I imagine so. If we need to at some point, we can always get rid of these and make it a 2x3. I don't know if there's any 2x3 paintings that there probably are. I don't know why Minecraft has an obsession. A little rant for myself here. Why is all the paintings even? Nobody likes to build on evens. They all build on odds. Why are the paintings even? All the paintings are even. It's so annoying. It's like you go to build something, you have to build it on evens, but everybody builds on odds because it looks better. I don't know. Anyway, rant. No more rant. And this is actually safe for these guys to wander, so not worried about letting them out now. Throw in everything. Go get some wool, which you have plenty of. Get 3 paintings. Put those in, and then we got to start buying some bookshelves. Where are these here? Love having this little catch-all chest in this area for when we expand. Actually need some cobble to put the back wall. And then we can go grab some wool while we're out here. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And wool. I know we have some in the farmhouse. Those sheeps? We got plenty in the farmhouse, like a lot. Yeah. Easy, easy. And then yeah, I think we have enough sticks for that too. Perfect. Gotta love it when you have stuff. This is why, you just gotta build up a world, because then you go to do stuff and you don't gotta worry about it. There's no, oh, I gotta make this before I do this. Which there are some projects like that. or things I want to do like that. I mean, for example, what we just talked about. Nope, we already used that one. I guess I'll have to use that one. Just okay, that cannot be. Maybe on the other side. Um, there we go. No, it can't be that one. Nope. I guess that'll work. With the bone or wanting to fill up a double chest of spruce so we can just have it for builds. I mean, that in itself is a getting things ready, but not having a mob farm for the bone meal to be able to do that, all that kind of stuff. So, it's nice to have. Okay, so that's good there. We just have to mine back the wall and also fix this. I don't think I have any babies running around at the moment, so we should be able to just do this. This guy's got a lot more room to run around. We'll cut back the wall, and hopefully everything's fine and dandy on this. There's no andesite or pockets or anything like that. Doesn't look like it. And yeah, so we're going to have the typical, starting from here probably. So it's going to take 3 blocks per one villager. So that's 1. Right? Or no, it won't be. It'll be 3. It'll be 3 and then 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now we'll have 6. And then if we go off the corner, we'll have 7 actually. 7 cells. Poor librarians. They're probably the most useful. I mean, no, that's not. No, the most useful for me is the armorer dudes that give me iron trades. Those are probably the most useful just because they give me the money to trade with everything else. Second most useful villagers are the librarians, and I'm about to throw them into some cells. So that's lovely. You gotta love it. How nice of me to pay them back in such a way. Dudes did nothing but help me, and that's what I'm doing. And with the way this is set up, we can eventually easily set up a zombie slot in the back if we want to do that. Completely turning around on what I said I was gonna not do a while back. But you know what? Sometimes as the world goes, you evolve into needing other things. So this is the exception, like I said. It's not the rule. Not gonna do this to all the villagers, just the ones we need to. All right, and then you're gonna sell me the building materials to your cage. Isn't that cruel? Isn't that just absolutely insanely disgustingly cruel? It's expensive though. It is expensive. That is 9 per, man. Ooh, I don't even know if we're gonna have enough emeralds for that. That is expensive. And I can only trade with this guy so many times. He seems to be the only one that's trading books. Wow. I mean, I know this. I know you may not know what this is used for. But you're acting like it with these prices you're giving me. Let me get 2 of them. So the way I'm going to do this is throw a trapdoor on top and then put the job block behind them. So they need to be this deep. I normally do job block in front of them, but I think it looks better just to have the job block behind them. So I'm going to try that. We have to move their job blocks, but I don't know what's for what. Actually, we may not even have to... Ooh. I'm going to just move them and see which ones go into their spots. I wonder if they'll just do that. They probably will. And we can even do a lantern back here, maybe, which I'll buy again from this guy. Oh, I was going to buy it from you. Hold on. I may have lanterns on me. I don't. Make sure you're all good lit up in there. You guys are all nice. Okay, and then let me go to sleep. I'll see who goes in there in the morning. And we might not even have to use the rail carts. If they go all the way in, I gotta wait for work time. I don't want to use this many emeralds for this. I should probably just use what I have. Oh, you're selling books too? Oh, they... No. Wrong. Go in there. Go in there. Oh, good. Good. Is that yours? You just went up to it. Dude, what a guy. What a guy. Sorry. Yo, don't look at me like that. It's not funny. I just need it. Okay. Note to self: don't laugh at the villagers. Got it. Okay, let's make sure we have this ready for the villager to go in, along with, let's put some of this stuff away. Okay, and then, grab another one of these. Hopefully there's actually a villager for this one. I think all these are, there is. Who's gonna go in there? Yep, is it you? I bet it is. Stay in there, stay in there, stay in there, stay in there. No, 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 no. Okay, well, when you go in there for work time, I'm gonna do it anyway, okay? Like, I hope you know that. Who are you? You're not, no. Who's my, I'm gonna put signs above them. Who's my, yeah, this is my lantern guy. Let's get a lantern in there. Work time? Yo, get in. Oh, he knows. He knows too. He feels it. I can always get a rail cart. It's really not a problem. But if I don't have to, obviously I'm not going to. He won't go in there. He won't go in. There we go. Okay. You see what I'm doing? Yeah, you do. It's just, it's so silly. Okay. Yeah, sorry, dude. All right, so this is our mending guy and power 5. So I don't have to make a power 5 guy, but he's both. So we'll put that up on a sign. Let's go ahead and get a couple of signs. And we have to continue doing this. And then we have to have, like, how many do we have right now? So I said, what did I say? That's 1, wait, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have another 3. So we only have room right now on this wall for an extra 1. And I may just wrap them all the way around to this side as well. And then maybe we can just expand that way. I think we have room for that, at least for a little while. This can like go and like, if we want to, hypothetically here. So let's say this is the doorway. We can make a hallway down to continue on this way as much as we need to or can or want to. So I'm not too worried about cutting myself off or anything like that. So we can always just wrap this around. That's really not a problem at all. A problem would be running out of emeralds. So let me keep trading with my my guys here. Okay, that's not a lot. Didn't even get all the trades with you. Hold on. Come back here. What are you getting up there for? Oh, I got all the trades? No, where's the gold guy? Oh, I must have got all the trades with him. Okay, cool. Sweet. I will take it. And again, put that in there. Make another couple of these. And then this sign. So this is mending. And power 5. This is Silk Touch. This is looting 3. Okay. And then are you my bookshelves? I have to have another bookshelf guy. This is hurting me to spend this much money on bookshelves. Oh, that's fine. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind getting out of this area? We're under construction. It's not safe. I wouldn't want you to get hurt or anything like that. If you wouldn't mind just continuing on down, that would be fantastic. Oh, look what you did. I have Silk Touch. Have it on this. Will you get away before there's an accident for both of us? I will take you down with me, Iron Golem. Okay. Oh, we're going to run into an issue on this one. Dang it. Let me just... I'm going to lose his space, but I'm not going to have a place for the sign, so we're going to have to just make this like a full corner. Just do that. Just spend a little bit more. I mean, we have enough. Like, I'm complaining, but we have so much iron to trade. Like, we're good. We're good. The iron farm's constantly running right now, even. We're just gonna fill in these. Yeah. And then they'll have an extra space. I like to have all this done now, though. Get at least one more of these. And then throw up signs above all of them. So I can just... nope, that's not a cell. Come up and click on it. Let me get the lanterns. Do you sell lanterns? You do. Thank you. Okay. And then, yeah, this... Doop. Nope, wrong. Thank you very much. Pop that in there. And this is literally the formula here. Once I have these guys all set, I need to put more beds in here. So we're actually going to go grab that now so they can start actually having babies. Because I don't want to have to wait around. I think everybody's jobs are taken. Oh, God. He is Jones and he's like, get me. I got to get out of here. He's going to trap me in a cage. You're safe, bro. You're safe. Don't worry about that. That is, don't even fret. None. Okay? You're not one of these librarians. All right, that's right. Okay, bam. Okay. And yeah, we run into issues on these back ones. So we didn't have room to go this way anyway, which is perfect. Computer, shut down. All right. Signs. Let's get a few more. And I'm going to immediately got to go grab those beds. I got to do that now before I forget. I'm wasting time on that. I don't want to have to stand around and wait for the babies to grow up. So we can actually expand by a few more here. And we're just going to continue laying them out on the floor. At some point here, I'm going to get like a full-on barracks for these guys to be in. Like a room for this. And maybe we could do that in today's episode, I guess. That might not be a bad idea. I'll just expand like outward and somewhere else. We'll figure that out. But right now, we're focusing on this. So let me go get a bunch of wool. I'll get like a stack. That should be plenty. And if I got a shepherd maxed, I could just buy them from him. And when we get to that point, we're going to need either a better iron farm or like 4 of these damn things. We're going to have like a whole district of these. Or even like, no, they have to be a certain distance from each other. Snag that while I'm out here. Yeah, let's grab the wool. And a stack will be well more than enough. Like that's, I don't know how many beds that is, but we don't need that many beds. Ouch. Perfect. I need to get these tools with the netherite. I can't believe we haven't been to the end. Like if I'm looking at myself, and some people may not agree, I'm looking at myself right now and I'm like, I feel like I've already beat the game with the gear that I have and what I'm focused on right now. But I haven't gone to the end. I haven't even like attempted. I'm not even ready to go to the end with like the resources I need to do that. Which is kind of funny. All right. So wait a second. Can you trade with me? Yes, you can. Thank you. Can you trade with me? Yes, you can. I appreciate it. Where's my other guys? You trade? Wait, I have more of you guys. Where'd you go? Are you chatting over here? In the social hour? He's dreaming big dreams. All right, let's go ahead and just make a few of these. I actually got rid of the wood that I could use for this. I need to grab food as well. Just make as many as it lets me. That works. I don't want to expand. Like these are going to be in the way right now. We gotta make that other room. And then we gotta make sure they have enough food as well to want to actually procreate. So let's go grab that from the potato area. I got a bunch of slots here we can fill that with. I should have done that while I was in here. I have been harvesting parts of that field. So we do have some, but not a ton. I'm gonna have to harvest that whole thing at some point. And I'll use the Fortune 3 pickaxe. I should be using that. Maybe we'll do that. I gotta get a good hoe, because people say, like, use the pickaxe because it doesn't use durability, doesn't use any durability. Jesus. Um, but the problem with that is I just don't like that. I don't know. I don't like it. I know it's, like, more efficient. I feel like I should have a hoe. Let's throw that up. No, not W. Okay. And, see, I don't know. We're gonna use the pickaxe for now, but I want to get, like, an actual hoe at some point here soon. So yeah, that's situated. We got a few more beds. Let's just throw down a bunch of food for these guys. We're just gonna do this sporadically, just because I don't know. Like, I know they all have inventories and they'll pass it around. But for now, I'm just gonna hold on to some. I feel like when you pass out the food, it initially incentivizes them to do stuff. But I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I don't know the game mechanics like that. Not gonna lie. All right. Let me buy some more books from you. So expensive. So expensive. Okay, and then there's that. Put another sign down. I put them away. And I gotta get more lectern. Well, I gotta move these lecterns. Let me move them. Oh, are they going first? They just had some babies. Okay, there's more than enough outside here to deal with that. So I'm not worried too much about taking any of them away. All right, whoever belongs in your areas, go. Go ahead. Yep. Get in there. Why do you do this? There. Who goes in here? Not you. You don't. That's not your job, dude. What are you doing? You stop trying to talk to your friend and get to work. I know it ain't work time, but you could at least go make sure you know your new office. He's like, I don't. So don't go to my job block. What do you mean don't go to my job block? That's what he was just talking about. That's my whole purpose. I gotta go to my job block. Come on. There's no way you're confused. This is as simple as it goes. Whatever. Okay. Oh, are you gonna go? No, he's watching me, man. He's waiting. So this is the efficiency 4 guy. He's gonna go to it as soon as efficiency. I can't spell. How do you spell that again? Oh, no. You stop playing games with me. Too dark over here. Is that how you spell it? Efficiency. It is. Okay, cool. Efficiency 4. Unbreaking 2. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Get your ass in there! I'm not playing! Thank you. Sorry. I didn't even did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. That was a little over. I'm sorry. Falling 4. Unbreaking 2. Perfect. And yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna wait for these kids to grow up and then throw them into cells. That's like what I'm doing right now. Oh, there's not gonna be much to miss while I do that. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Because we put down 7 more beds. We only have 3 of these guys. I guess I'll pass out some more food. I know they're not gonna just spam out 7 kids right now, but they probably have a cooldown just like everything else. There. So we have 4 more that can fill in. I gotta focus on fixing this. And so right now we can get 3 more. Which, the 3 that I'm probably gonna focus on, I'm gonna take whatever I get at this point, I feel like, because we're gonna just be doing this right now. And I may even make cells in the middle of the floor. Maybe. Or like a wall of them that go on the other side. That seems like a good idea. I might actually do that. Then it'll really feel like a library with like a channel you can walk through. So we might do that. That being said, I gotta fill in this one and this one. And I guess this one, I'm gonna take away this post. That doesn't feel right though. What's up, dude? That's a pretty good axe. Yeah. Yeah, let me just focus on expanding or making these guys grow up and putting them in there, and then I'll come back when I actually have something to show you. Okay, the only thing I've done other than get all these guys configured and get all of their stuff here. This is all the stuff we got. Respiration, Affinity, Sharpness 4, Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3, Depth Strider 3. I wasn't like looking for anything specific because I do want to have all the enchants, which again, I don't think we're going to do today, but I knew I want to have all of them. So I was like just looking for any of them that were going to be useful to me at any point, and then we'll get all the stragglers later on. That being said, I locked in all their trades with these here, and I went ahead and made a God Rod, because why not? Which I used a little bit, a couple casts over in our pond. So let's go ahead and use these now. I don't have mending on this. I could put it on there. I usually use mending over infinity, but maybe we could do it for the first bow since it wasn't really hard to make. Yeah, and then we got Sharpness and Depth Strider 3, which I believe Depth Strider's on your boots. Let's go check real quick. And then I didn't buy these books. I went ahead and farmed some cows while I was waiting for some babies to grow up. But it's so expensive either way you go about it. Like the cows itself. Oh, and I waxed this too. The cows itself, like you have to kill so many of them just to even get this many bookshelves, which isn't that many. I have to probably feed these guys again. They're still packed in there, but they were really packed in there. We took out quite a bit. So, you know, it's still expensive regardless. Like not for like the wheat or anything, but that's pretty easy replaceable, but just the time it takes for these cows to get fully back to wherever you had them. It's probably better to go about this because we've spent so many emeralds. I had an entire almost stack of blocks when we started this video, and I ran out completely. I was completely out at one point, and then I went ahead and I actually did get some of them back, but I still only have a few stacks of regular just emeralds, not blocks. So it's certainly expensive for that way as well. This is probably the best way to go about it. But either way, we gotta make the middle section now because we ran out of space here. I also found that this corner bed is like the way to go. And I'm probably gonna want to clear this room out of bed, so we do need to make a hallway. Probably, I mean, I bet from here is gonna be the best option for the hallway, just because there's already a door. And we could have a branching off door for me to get out this way. And then we could also dig into this part of the mountain, which would be a lot easier than having to fix whatever's over here. Why are you out here? Why are you out here? No, no. No, 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 no. What are we doing? Oh, they're spawning on top of the hill, huh? That's gonna be a problem. I do not want my farm messed up. Yo, buddy, you gotta go. And you gotta go a long time ago. Okay? This is not a vacation spot. We're not hanging out. Like, you gotta be on out of here. Okay? Absolutely. I need looting on this thing. That'd be very helpful. Because I feel the creeping to the end eventually within the next, what is this, episode 14? By episode 20, I feel like we'll have to have gone to the end. Just out of simple, like, making things a little bit easier when we get into, like, doing bigger projects. Because after we have all these enchants, we're really opening up to doing bigger projects. Not to say I won't do small things. I mean, we got this whole area we're trying to work on. But I'm talking, like, you know, working on whole areas as opposed to little things at a time, stuff like that. So we'll see. That being said, let me actually put all this stuff on here because these trading with these guys does give you quite the amount of XP. I think we should be good on XP. So yeah, let's get the boots, put some Depth Strider on there. Yes. And is that it for the boots? Like, I think there's Aqua Affinity and there's another one, I believe, that you can put on the helmet. I don't know about the boots. Oh, there's no Unbreaking 3 on these. I don't have Unbreaking 3 on anything. So you might want to do that in case we're not getting towards, especially the boots. Like, the rest of your armor pieces, generally you're getting attacked whenever you are using these, so it means you're probably going to kill something, which means you're probably going to heal them with XP. But the boots take fall damage, too. So those are the only thing that's not guaranteed, for the most part, to get XP from. Either way, we should probably have Unbreaking 3 on everything. And then, yeah, the sword. Sharpness. 5 on this. Oh, I don't have enough. What? Okay, is there anything I can't afford at the moment? Infinity. Nope. Wow. How much did it cost to get the boots? I didn't even look. And this is why I don't know if I have it on this instance, but I will be adding it. If I don't, wow. Is the too expensive thing, like the thing where your anvil tells you it's too expensive? I had a mod to remove that just because that's ridiculous. The game should not be able to tell me that anything's too expensive. It doesn't even make any damn sense. Okay, so I want to build. I'm gonna start over here just because I want to have this done. So we're gonna go 2 out, and I want to give it a little bit of room. So we'll start with this one here. 2 out, up to the ceiling, and this is gonna be the exact same thing on this side. I don't want to waste books here, so I gotta think about how I want to do this. Only the outside area needs to have the books, and the backside. The inside walls, I guess all of it would need to have it then. Okay, yeah, it's just going to be expensive regardless. Like, this is one cell is, like, way more. This is literally... One cell before was 4, 5, and then, like, a column shared in the middle, so that would get you 2. Like, 4, 5.5, basically. And then this one, it's going to be all of these books just for 1. So we're going to be, yeah, adding on to that. That is crazy. Let me... Well, I can't trap anything in there right now. Wow. So expensive. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Is there any... Oh, I could do... Ooh, I could save on some. Hold on, hold on. I got an idea here. I got an idea. I don't remember how to make these. Can I have a thing? What is it called? Shelf? Yeah, this. Chiseled shelf. That is what I'm talking about. Yes, okay, let's get a couple of those. And we can actually use... This is just wood, so that'll help out a ton. We do still need to have some books, but not really. Some shelves can be empty. Okay, cool. So let me replace, like, some... It's not like this is, like, a enchantment table. This doesn't really need to have the thing all the way. Like, that's completely fine. Obviously, for it to look the best, it should have some books in it. And I guess we could slowly fill those in. That's really not a big deal. You're bound to have some shelves empty with a library this full. Jesus. I've recently myself started to collect books that obviously I'm interested in reading. But still, it kind of reminds me of that. Because over the past couple of months, I've gotten like maybe 8 books, I believe. And I'm like, oh, this is so cool because then you have this collection, and they're books you care about too if you read them, of course. And I'm reading them. I thought I expanded this one. Well, that looks a little awkward, but I suppose that's probably cool. I could make a cell there since it's already kind of messed up, which I might do. But we'll see about that. For now, I'm gonna just do this. Yeah, and then we'll just kind of just throw these randomly. I guess this corner can have a number of them. This is definitely giving us some bookshelves back. Absolutely. Did I just get books? Oh, what did I break that with? I must have broke that with something else. And I broke... What? Okay, anyway. Use some wood to make this. I do have 2. Alright. And then, yeah, we can continue. And again, this can also be used. I don't want to put this whole thing... Actually, let me just make a bunch of these things. So I could do this, like, all over. Not too shabby of an idea. Let's get, like... Yeah, just a bunch. Hopefully that's good. That's not going to be enough, but... Nonetheless. There we go. The ones in the middle don't matter as much, but I'm going to see them. I'm going to see, like, inside, so I'd rather just have it. Yeah, I'd rather just have it. Might as well. Okay, and then same thing here, so... We're just going to have to be a little more sporadic about these, which is fine. I don't really mind. doing that. And same thing here. Oh, we gotta kind of gotta make this make sense a little bit. So hold on. So this is gonna be one. If I put another one here, perfect. That's gonna line up perfectly. Okay, so we're definitely gonna do that. Right, that's gonna go like that, and then we're gonna have a weird thing here where there's just a thing there, but it's gonna eventually line up again. I want it to kind of line up with these. So this side's gonna be a little weird, but I do want it to line up with other ones. So we're gonna skip a couple here. I think I'm gonna utilize this space just because it makes sense to do so. So we're gonna take this. What did I do again? 3 in. Wait, yeah, 3 in. Take out the floor. Nope. Nope. And then take out 1 block in the roof. I could put this one back. Why are you guys so interested? Like, you see what I'm doing to your friends, and you're just like, yo, what's going on here? What are we doing? What's come on now? Are you giving out jobs? That's a little more important to me than freedom. I didn't replace one here. I needed to put a bookshelf here, right? Yeah. Okay, so that is pretty simple what we got to do here. But I do have to expand this. If I want to go all the way over, I gotta take these beds out and put them somewhere else. And this will be an open hallway because I want them to travel between. Hopefully they will. Their bells in here, all their jobs will be in here. I don't know how far villagers will travel. The problem with actually moving this way, now that I think about it, is that they're gonna mess with this thing because we're already getting spawns on top of this. So we do run into trouble with that, and I'm also I don't want to have to build another iron farm already, but we could always take the iron farm out of here, make one of those really good ones, and put it like somewhere else, maybe on that side of the river or something, and to have a bridge going across. I'm not really too good with bridges, but I'm sure I could manage one from here to there. We'll see. I don't know. And yeah, put like a really good one over over there or something like that because the mountain here is gonna be for all the villagers. Like all under this, all under that. At some point, we're gonna have a whole like underground city for them to go everywhere that they go. So I don't want to have the iron farm anywhere over here because we're gonna have stuff spawning on top that's gonna mess with those. And at some point, if we get close enough to this edge, I guarantee these guys are going to be a part of that village. So that's going to just destroy the whole farm. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to have to collect 50 villagers to put into things over there. That's so annoying to me. We do have happy gas to do it, so it's not as bad. But I'd have to make a breeder. And I don't too often do that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm actually going to collect these while I'm here. And I have one in there. For now, this is working fine. We're going to run into problems, and I'm not going to notice until I come in here and I'm out of iron, and I don't want to do that. That is absolutely not something that I'm looking to do with this world. We got to be, everything's got to be lucrative, right? So, yeah, we're going to have to take these out, and I think maybe I'm going to have to move them a little further down this way, and because I don't want them to interfere with that. So, yeah. That being said, I wonder if it's best to have a doorway here instead. I don't have to do as much of messing with everything. We could have simpler patterns in the hallway. Like without the inner wall thing. We'll see. I gotta get this stuff situated. It's so goddamn expensive. I don't want to have to trade with these guys, but this is something where it's like, we're going to want to get zombies in here just for the sake of buying stuff like that. Not so much for getting these trades maxed. I don't really care too much. Not so much for getting one, or however low you can get a mending book. But getting 1 emerald for a bookshelf would be super duper helpful. Like really helpful because this is so expensive. It's actually insane. And yeah, these ones are going to be a little more roomy. Because I'm not gonna put a block. Oh, no! Oh, that's a problem. Oh, I have to make it even bigger? Oh, come on. No way. Dude, that sucks. Well, I could cheese this a little bit, I think. I think I could cheese. Well, no, not really, actually. I can't. Oh, that sucks. That's terrible. That's just god-awful. Oh, man. And that means they're gonna have to destroy these as well on the backside because they're not gonna see anything. That sucks. Where did that just go? Oh, no. Am I not collecting those? Wait, do you not collect these? I have to do this? Oh, come on. Everything... Anyhow. Nope, I need this on the outside. Alright, well... That's so annoying. Yeah, this is gonna suck. I want this to look this particular way. That's the problem here. And then when we have a L-shaped part here, I'm gonna put, like, a table here. So that people can, like, read at the tables and stuff like that. So I want it to look this way. I want it to be like you're walking through a library, at the very least. Yeah, let's... it's so expensive. It's so expensive. I don't want to spend all this. Should I try to get a zombie in here? It ain't gonna work the way I got it set up now. That's the problem. Like, I can't have a zombie in the backside. If I would have done it the way that everybody else does it, where you have the job block here, then I could put a zombie behind it, no problem. But now I can't. I don't think I can. Not easy anyway. I have to break that block to put. No. No, it wouldn't. No. It would not work. I could do it. I could put, like, blocks here, break that block, let the zombie bite the toes, bring it back. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it'd be a pain in the butt, so that's gonna suck. Absolutely. So that's 9. Where's my other guy? You're 9 as well. Yeah, we got to get these guys situated. Absolutely. Okay. I'm not gonna buy them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna buy them. It's too much. What we're gonna do instead is we're going to farm them. We have the cows. It's just gonna take a little bit longer, and you know what? That's okay. That is just fine. This isn't gonna take too much more. It's just gonna push things back a little bit because I gotta open these up and get one more layer of bookshelves that I didn't think I had to, and then also any of them that will be like that I need to take out because that's not really helping anybody at all. I gotta put them in or out. So in this case, it had to be like that, I believe. And I don't think that's gonna get covered. So, and then yeah, same thing. This one. It's not too much more. I mean, it's just moving the space back. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more. And then we'll do that. Get a lot here. We're gonna have to break this up. Well, I don't want the corner. I want the corner blocks to be full one because you can't have both sides. So we're gonna have to have the corner blocks be the full ones. Okay. So yeah, we gotta farm. Let's do this now. I guess maybe have it here. Like we said, there's gonna be the door. So let's go ahead and pretend. I did get more wood now. I wish you could buy logs off of some of these dudes. I don't have any more iron. I could go through my double chest. I'm not gonna do it right now, since we're not really buying at the moment anyway. Yeah, I wish you could buy like logs off this. I've been playing matcha flavored. By the way, expect that series to at some point hit the second channel. Obviously, I have the playlist set up in the description of it, so you guys can actually like keep up with whatever I was doing. But I love that. Oh my gosh, if you guys haven't played matcha flavored data pack and you play on Java, check it out. Like, check it. It changes the game completely. It's so fun. It's like I'm such a fan of that freaking data pack, and it just like it's a completely different game. Honestly, it's a completely different game. And in a good way too. I don't want to make it sound like, you know, a mod pack that completely changes Minecraft. Like, yeah, but mod packs completely change Minecraft, like obviously, but it doesn't actually change Minecraft because when you're in the beginning part, you still need to set up this, you still need to set up that. Same stuff that you do in vanilla to get kind of overpowered in the initial pieces. This changes everything. Changes like changes so much stuff. Changes the way that it works, changes the enchantment system, changes the potion system, it changes just so much stuff, and it's so cool, and you guys should definitely check it out. All right, buddy, what are we doing? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Nope, yeah, keep going. Yeah, genius plan you got here, buddy. Genius. Absolutely genius. It sneeze. Oh, God. Bravo. Bravo. Also, something I complain about constantly, I did see in one of the videos that the guy made for the data pack, is that how I always complain that you don't get ender pearls from every villager or enderman, but he changed that so that you do. I just noticed that in one of the videos, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, this forest is just infested. Jesus. No, that sucks. I did not want this place blown up. That is horrible. Okay. Wow. That being said, I do plan to continue that at least 1 or 2 episodes on the main channel. And then it'll probably move to the second channel because I don't do series on the main channel. But I like to keep things fresh over there and be able to put series over here. And I love that enough that I think I might make a matcha flavored Let's Play. And it will continue from that world because there's really no point of starting over. You guys can obviously just see the things. So expect that to hit the second channel at some point. That is definitely on the books of things I want to do because it's so cool and I just love it. Anyway, there's a reason I brought that up, and I completely lost my train on why I brought that up. I feel like it was something I was talking about. Oh, the villagers, yes. So the villagers are changed in that thing, and instead of like having to set up what I'm setting up right now because you're just to get all the stuff. The only villager I think you can make money off of is a fisherman. And then every other villager, it's just an option to not do what I'm doing right now. Like if you didn't want to have to chop down trees, then you can buy logs from the guy, the villager. If you didn't want to have to do this, you could get it through this other villager. If the game, like the way he set up that data pack is he gives you options for everything. So like if you don't want to do this, then you have a different option of how to do it. You don't want to get this item, you don't want to have to explore for this item, you can craft it, but it's a grind. If you don't want to grind for it, you can explore. Like it's so cool. Really, really cool. As you can tell, I do much enjoy it. So yeah, let me just chop down a bunch of trees again, and then I don't even know if we have a bunch of cobble, but we'll see, because we're still going to use the same blocks for the hallway. I just might change how it looks. And I don't think I'm going to fully decorate whatever room I put their thing in yet, because that's not really the focus of what we're doing today. I want to kind of move them out of the main room and put them into a different one. All right, we got our trees. This should definitely be enough. I mean, it's just a hallway. The only part of this I'm actually decorating just now is the hallway, so I don't even need all of this. I'm actually going to drop a few of them off. That being said, I did just now remember we have a new member here. We got to throw in Sleepy Sloth 05, and one of the first, actually the only member I think, to get on the board. Oh gosh, these guys are spawning again. To get on the board with the item that they want first before the piece of paper, because they did request an item immediately. All right, yeah, you gotta go. Which is another one of these. We gotta get that real quick. There we go. We gotta get one of those real quick. Hello, sir. So I gotta chop this tree down and wait for a sapling to put Sleepy Sloth 05 on the board. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciate it. Okay, let's grab that. I need a standalone tree, or I'm not gonna get a sapling. I have a standalone tree up here. I should probably end up waiting, because I think I chopped down the last tree and then I just let the rest of the saplings that may have been around completely be, and they just decayed and disappeared on the ground. So we probably shouldn't do that. It doesn't mean I'm not going to. We'll see what happens. Maybe I should get another one just in case I end up doing that for all the trees here. Unless I have a sapling somewhere, I really don't know. My nose is acting up. I gotta sneeze again, and I don't know when I'm gonna sneeze, so I normally pause the recording, and sometimes you guys might not even notice, because I think I'm getting pretty quick about the pause, and then immediately hit the pause button for the game so it doesn't look like anything happened in between me pausing. But I may not be as smooth as I think I am, so let me know in the comments, I guess. All right, so we got one. Oh, we got three. We're good. We're good. We're good. That's all I care about. I don't really use these trees often. I wasn't too worried about it. Oh, baby chicken. Goodbye, baby chicken. Attaching itself to the nearest chicken. Yeah, let's go ahead and name one of these and put the other two away. Throw it in the anvil right here in the enchantment house. Did I finish this enchantment house? I did. Okay, good. I want to make sure. There, get one of these. Here we go. Sleepy Sloth. Is that right? Sleepy Sloth 05. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. And we're going to throw the other two in there and put this up on the board. Thank you so much, Sleepy Sloth, for becoming a channel member. If anybody else would like to, hit the join button down below. Get your name in the world and future things to come. If you are a member, let me check real quick while we're on the subject. If you're a member for 6 months, you get a room in the tunnel that we're going to make soon, which we no new ones yet. Very soon for a couple of members I see. And then for a year, you get a dedicated build. That is the way I have extra perks going for now. So yeah, let's put you in the book. Thank you so much. Here we go. Sleepy Sloth 05. Appreciate you and all the rest of the members here. All right. Let me throw these into plants. Yes, that's correct. Those are such good. Actually, you know what? I just realized those are really good potted. I don't think I've ever used one of those trees for a potted plant, but I might have to because that is a beautiful potted plant. Do I have clay? I don't think I have any clay. I'm not going to do this right now. But we need to throw those around. I don't have any of those going. And I should sleep because we're going to be out in the tunnel here that is not fully secured. So we'll go to sleep right here in the safe bed. I just need to get enough iron golems inside here that they don't spawn anymore. Like if I made my own iron golems, will they still spawn up top? Is that a thing? Like, will they spawn up here if I have my own iron golem made inside? Because I have one in here, but I guess there's enough villagers that needs 3 of them. So if we have 3 of them here, is it good? That's what I need to know. Anyhow, let's put these cherry logs in here because I don't need them. Oh my god, okay. Well, we got cobble at least. I know that now. I can't believe I had more of this. That's fine. We can never have too much. Never have too much. Okay. That being said, let's get this going, and we're gonna go ahead and get a basic path right through here. So this is gonna be our choice. And I want to make the hallway at least, and this is why I said this is just gonna be simple because I don't want to have to extend too hard, too much reach, not in my plans of what I want to do here. So this will be the end of the hallway. And then we're going to have that there. We're going to expand the roof, obviously. But for now, this is, nope. Negative. Whoa! Oh, I have 2 mouses hooked up to this computer. One for editing, one for gaming, and I just nudged the other one. There we go. We can do that. Do the same 4-block pattern as we did inside. And could I afford to? No, that's where the painting's sitting. So we can't really do anything with that. We could hang lanterns, I suppose. Let me just put this in here. Or torches. I mean, it really doesn't matter too much. I'm not going to freak out about it. Yeah, we're going to have to do that little thing. And I could make a whole... Well, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to, like, come out to at least this point. And yeah, we're going to come out to at least this point here. And then we'll go extend. Or maybe we should even do it like there. Potentially. Yeah, that might work. I'll do like this. And then the room can go that way. Or even like out this way. That might work too. I gotta throw some stuff in here so nothing spawns. That would be ideal. I still will be walking through the other side. Okay, yeah, and then this goes... And that's gonna be the room. So I'll just do torches for now, just because I don't have anything else at the moment. And then for this, we're going to go like, well, I can't see that, so that's not a big deal. I didn't even have to put the thing on the outside there. And same thing here. We did, dang it, we should have gone one back. We're going to go one back. I don't want to, I want to be able to see the logs. That's, yeah. I want to be able to see this side, but we can't see this side. That's fine. So do this. And then this. Perfect. Okay. I want to be able to see these, and then all the way over. Nope, not there. And that's just how that's going to go. Awesome. Now we have to carve this out, make a big hole. This is where a beacon would be very handy, but I don't mind taking my time on these. The one thing we do have to take our time on here, so that's no big deal to me. And we'll go ahead and extend this out too. We'll probably go at least as far as getting another log on this side and another log on this side, and that may be big enough of a room. This is, I don't like to use free cam anything but build. Well, hold on, let me just see here. So we're at negative 342.53. Let me just see real quick. Negative 352.53. Negative 352. Okay, we're actually pretty good distance from that. And like I said, I could just try to max out the amount of village or these guys that are actually inside. Maybe even drag the natural ones. I don't know how it works, honestly. Because the ones that are inside are not going to die. I'm not going to kill them because I want them to be there. So, I don't know. But that's pretty far back. So we should be good. Not to have to worry about it. Let's see here. And then, yeah, we just need to extend this all the way over. A couple blocks that way, a few blocks that way. And that'll be pretty good. That'll be as much as it needs to be. Yeah. All right, cool. Let me just dig that out real quick. Okay, this is my reserve the right to expand wall, which we may even knock this one down for, but that'll be fine. Just a bedroom, right? Oh, and this will be that the doorway is. Yes. Yes. Okay, there we go. And that just lines up perfectly. This can be a direct hallway. I don't care to keep these guys from walking through there. That is where they're going to get to their beds. And I hope this doesn't interfere with their beds. I got to empty my inventory a little bit just to be able to get some of this stuff done. Which, yeah, we have logs there. So I'm going to drop off all these logs, all the cobble, and cobble. Right there. There's plenty of that. Stone. I'm going to put the stone away too. We got some stone at the other area. That's fine. And, ooh, we don't have infinity yet, but we do have one spectral arrow. So I'm going to keep that on us so that I can ensure that we're going to be able to get, to not have to make any more arrows. And I don't really keep any iron on me, but we'll go ahead and throw that there. And the painting, we probably want to keep at the other thing. There we go. Okay. Should be all set now. Worked through the night. Didn't even sleep. There we go. Okay. Hello. Tell your friends to come inside. They don't have to stand up there. Like, they could stay right down here. That's not a problem. All right. Bam. So that's good. Painting, I want to put in here. Do I need this copper? Copper's so easy to come by. Like, I'm going to just throw this down there. No. It's whatever. Yeah, so let's start breaking some beds. I'm going to just take all the white beds I can right now because they're easy middle mouse clicks. And we don't seem to have... Oh, yeah. A lot of these beds are taken by these guys here. And so that's why half of them are empty. I'm like, why is our bed so empty? But no, they're all inside of their cells. Yeah, we could just walk right through here. I'm actually going to take that down. Throw that. Just like that. Middle mouse click. That's what I wanted to do. Fortunately, it's not going to be the case for all of them, but that's okay. And we can just line this up. I do not care. We should have enough room in this room itself. Go ahead and take this. And I don't want any inventory space taken, so we'll put that in here. And this is mine, but I'm going to leave it there. Guess let's grab the gray beds. If there's more gray beds. Yes, there are. Perfect. Excuse me, sir. I did not want to hit you and make your friend over there mad. He is a very threatening individual. All right, and then we'll take all the colorful beds, I suppose. Make all the villagers upset. Waking them up. So all we got left is white beds. Okay. We'll just take the white beds. As many as I can. That's perfect. Okay. Throw these into here. And we got to leave a little walkway. I don't know if you have to. I think you can just leave, like, the whole thing, like, yeah, like filled in. But I'm going to just leave a walkway. A walkway, because that just makes me... Oh, I guess we're sleeping. We need a little nap. Too late. That just keeps me, like, feeling like it's going to work. I do get mildly worried about stuff like that. Oh, wait, this might actually be just big enough for the way I want to set it up. Actually, it might be too small. So we can't really expand with what we have, which I'm not too worried about right now. We do have some unemployed villagers. I don't know how many. If we get, like, we got a lot of unemployed villagers. They might even fill the rest of these, potentially. So, not too worried about it. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind, like, scooting over? Yeah, thank you. Oh, I need 3 beds. Maybe I'll have to take it back on what I just said to fill this in. We'll see if these guys are happy with this. Like, they can get to them. I just don't know how they care. I don't know what they care about in terms of that. Like, if I can't do this, that doesn't work. I wish I don't know if you can or can't do that. Like I said, I like to leave a walkway. Could I have set this up better? If I would have put these here, then I would have had a space for those and put... I think actually I could have probably set this up better. Why did I do it the way I did it is the question. Right? I could put that... No, there won't be a walkway. Well, we're going to just put these down. I think it doesn't really matter. I would like to do it the way I wanted to, but, like, they're all just going to be walking on each other. This is a giant sleeping mat at this point, which might be fine as long as they can walk on their beds to get to them. I think they're good. Either way. Either way. All right, so that's the hallway to the bedroom. And now we just kind of have to play the librarian bookshelf game. Well, not really that. We're going to have to slaughter cows and stuff. That's the main thing here. How much should I get before I come back? That's the question. Let me grab another. Yeah, these guys, see, they're packed right now. So I can actually feed them first, then take them out. And we'll see what we can get. I think a stack should be just fine. I generally can't get more than that anyway. Even if there's more dudes in here. Hello, sheep. I haven't fed you in forever. Let's just spam this whole stack of wheat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use all of it. Do we have 128 cows in here? Oh, wait, no, it's not 128. Do we have 64 cows in here? I think we might. I think we might. Let's see. Just, I'm surprised they can even, like, get into having business with one another while I'm still standing here and this herd's coming at me. Because I do hear some XP points getting had, which means they are doing the do while they're getting forced all over the place. Very impressive, I might add. You guys are just ready to go. Like, this stuff is the most aphrodisiac thing I've ever seen in my life, that you guys can manage that. I assume everybody over here is good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh! I just killed some babies. I didn't want to kill the babies. There's really no point. And I would use a different thing, but I have looting on this sword, so... Like, using an axe would be better in this situation, but I do have looting here. And we're just going to take out an uncomfortable amount of these guys, because we're going to have to breed them a few times anyway. So let's just take out, like, a bunch. Just an absolute ton. And I think they like being packed in, because either they're running... No, they're probably just running from me. They're probably just like, yeah, let's get away from this guy. What I'm saying, we got all this space here, and they're all in there. 2 stacks, maybe? This won't give us a stack of bookshelves just yet. We need 3 stacks of leather for that, I believe. But we'll get 2 stacks and see what we have left, because we can also use the chiseled bookshelves. Just shy. Just shy. If you die... Yeah, I was going to say, there you go. If you die, I don't have to kill any more of your friends. Plenty of steak to go. We have tons. I already have a bunch from... And it's all cooked, which is lovely. I already have a bunch over here. Oh, okay. So we got these guys going. They look to be the same amount of decayed as this. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave them. Actually, I'll. No, no, no. I wanna have different states, and then I can choose once they're all decayed. I already waxed this one because I knew I wanted at least one of them like that. And let's see here. So we'll put the food in there. Got plenty of steak. It's insane. And now we can make a bunch of bookshelves, which I need to grab the sugarcane for. Actually, I clear like quite a bit here. I wish I had a crafting table upstairs, but I don't. So we'll just grab like a bunch and see if we can make all these into books. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. There we go. And perfect. Perfect. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. Almost. So another... I might do it right there. Beautiful. All right, cool. Throw that up there. And that'll work. Having an extra one doesn't matter, because if we have too many books, then we can just start actually filling in the other bookshelves. So I do want to have, like, books thrown in there. I don't think they'll be of any importance, because I'm just, like... It's awesome to have it, but you have to have, like, a very specific set of books. To be able... Like, some people put their enchants in these things, and I'm like, I can't do that. I'll never know which one's which. Like, enchantment books. Unless you specifically only put, you know, mending in this one and unbreaking in this one and, you know, lure in this one. Like, otherwise, I don't know. Some people put random ones and they have to click through every single one to find what you want. So I'm not doing that. That's for sure. And we have plenty of wood, so we can actually make a ton of the chiseled. That's what it's called. Let's do half a stack here. That's perfect. And nope, that's not even near enough. That's so expensive. These are super expensive too when it comes to the wood anyway. Like, we only got 20 out of that. We're going to get more from the bookshelves. Oh, look at that. Actually ends up perfect. I don't have enough wood on anyway, so... Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was not too bad at all. I got a lot more than I thought I would off that. And it's a perfect amount, too. Let's fill all of these in. 43. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay. Now we just have to fill this in here. More books. We need more bookshelves than these chiseled bookshelves. So it makes sense that we have it like that. So we'll do this. And this should be the right spot. I believe it is. Bam. Yeah, no, I'll have to choose a side for that. But that's going to be a corner block, so we don't want to do that. We only want the full ones on the corner blocks. And we'll put it there. There. And same thing all the way. Oh, wait, so these ones... Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, we could spare some stuff here, right? I could just put, like, a wood block there. That wouldn't be too bad if I had oak on me. Or we could just leave it open. Don't need to have a block there. That saves some space. All right, and then, yeah, we'll do that. There. I could probably afford to have them like that on all of them because they're getting half covered too. All right, and then I got 3 more there. Got this extra one here too. As for this, go ahead and mark out our spots here all the way down to keep myself a little bit organized, and then I'll do something like that. Give it some amount of randomness. Seems good. Okay, and then as for how far do we need to go in? I gotta make sure I get this one right. So we gotta go 1, 2, 3 from this. So 1, 2, 3 there, and then this is gonna be the back wall. So bam, bam, And this is a corner block, so we don't want to have these. I could have regular ones. Or have it turned around, whatever. Didn't matter. Yeah, we don't want to have that like that. What the? I didn't know they go after the Enderman. Interesting. All right. And then, yeah, for the inside, doesn't matter too much. Except for this part. This does matter. Actually, don't want this one. Like I said, corner block. There we go. And we're still going to run out. We're still going to run out. It's insane. That's crazy. I mean, we're getting close. Almost here, but still running out. You guys bedtime? All right, lanterns. We need some of those because it's dark over here. Get some of that going. And this is at the point where I might buy. It's still too much to buy. Like, we have to have four for each one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 12. So we still need, well, 13. So, or 12 plus 12. So that's 24. We need 24 blocks. So we could do like 6 chiseled. And, oh, that's not quite. 6 chiseled. And the rest of them be, what, 18, I think, of actual bookshelves, which would still be quite a lot of emeralds if I bought them, because that's 9 times 18, whatever that is. 9 times 10 is 90, so it's already like a stack and a half, like, at least. So yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're gonna have to craft it. We gotta give our dudes some time to recoup. I'll take the thank you, dude. I haven't gone to the I keep forgetting I haven't gone to the end. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. Oh yeah, lanterns. Let's get lanterns going. Buy some from this guy. Just buy all of them, why not? And hang this from the ceiling on where it needs to go. Yep, that's fine. All the way back, same deal. You hear a baby zombie, don't like it. And for the wall here, we didn't actually keep up with this, so let's do that. Could have that in the corner. Kind of in the way, but we could ignore that, I suppose. And we have this all situated. Again, we'll do the same thing. We want to have, nope, 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 and nope. Want to have these like that on the logs. That's kind of the pattern that we were doing, so we might as well keep up with it. There. Everything should be bright enough. And I'm liking this. It is a little library, that's for sure. You can walk right through here. Got all these books. Quite nice. Not too bad. I could knock down this wall entirely and open it up to the sleeping room, but I might do that eventually because it would open up the space quite a bit. But we're gonna put like a chair table situation right here. I gotta give the cows some time to want to breed again, and then I gotta take care of them. And then we can come back and finish this. Though we're not gonna have enough here for. Ah, oh, I got this though. Wait, I thought I just had 9. I only had 3. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I had 9 for some reason. Okay. Well, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Bam, bam. Nope, nope. Bam, nope. Oh, you can... Oh, that's annoying. Gotta do that. That's really annoying. All right, and then there. Okay. Now we're good. Am I missing anything else? The lectern himself, which is going to require me to make another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more bookshelves. But not too. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I could save myself on bookshelves by making this back wall not books and putting things right up against it. That could do me good. only gonna give me like 5 of them. Nah, we'll just leave it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. All right, we got some bookshelves. I don't know if this is enough. I know I counted, but okay. Oh. Okay. I know I counted, but I don't remember. And I put down some. Was it 18? I don't have enough. I know I don't have enough, but we do have some other books. I don't know if it's enough. What do I have left? I have the in between, so 11. We need 11 more, and that should be it. I'm pretty positive. I don't know if this is enough for that. It's absolutely not. It's only 3. Oh, but we do have... Yeah, I gotta get some sugarcane. Okay, and we need some wood. Some wood to get this. I wonder if they'll ever add... They got all these, like, cushions now. Or they're going to add the cushions. They haven't added them yet. They got the cushions. They got the slabs, concrete slabs and stuff coming. I wonder when they're going to add, or if they're going to add, a like different colored bookshelves with the different wood types. Because it just doesn't make any sense to me how mods have added that so long ago, and then Mojang just doesn't add. I don't know. It's just, I know like you can't compare it because of whatever, but it just seems so goofy that you have these mods that have added these things, and like so it can't be that hard. Like it can't be too difficult to add however many wood type recipes for the bookshelf. Like I don't know. I'm not a coder or whatever, but like it's a big company and single mod developers have done this. So I wonder why they don't do that, because that would be very cool. Why am I grabbing wheat? I need sugar cane. Candy cane. Okay. Bam. This, that, there. Perfect. All done. Should be enough, hopefully. And yeah, we should be good. I already got 4. Okay. Awesome. Finally have enough. We finally finished this. This is beautiful. I do have to get more books, like I said, to fill in all like the little empty bookshelves with books. And it's nice because it adds different colors, being that you can have them configured different ways. So you can have 1 book here, 1 book here, 3 books here, 1 or 2 there, 1 on the bottom. Like, and so it's all different colors, and it's very nice. That does make things look quite good. I actually have to remove this one. Good thing we have an extra. Could put it somewhere else, but I'm not gonna worry about it. And then fill in all these ones in the middle. I didn't want any more chiseled in there because some of these don't look as good as they could. And I'm not gonna fill these in today. I think I'm gonna end it. We should have pretty long episode, I'm pretty sure. We got 52 minutes on the recording timer. I have 2 other recordings that I think we're up to 30 something minutes. So it should be a longer video, a little bit longer than normal. Not too much longer, but a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Probably leave it like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I appreciate everybody. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.